The last project of the 2014 Hatch season is Faster Than Night, an interactive storytelling adventure that blends 3D animation with live performance. We spoke to two of the artists behind the project, Alison Humphrey and Pascal Langdale. Could you tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this project, the history behind Digital BlackBox coming together and behind Faster Than Night?
I had been working in the area of motion capture and performance capture with games. I'd done a game called Heavy Rain, and it resulted in me being very involved in facial capture with one particular company, Dynamics is. And Alison approached me through Vanessa Shaver to help with the production of Midsummer Night's Dream at York University. And that's where we first started putting the tech together with live stage performance.
So we actually had Bottom in A Midsummer Night's Dream with a giant 3D glowing blue donkey head as opposed to the traditional furry mask. And without Pascal's help, that would not have been possible. It was a crazy amount of technology, and we had so much fun doing it that we decided to do it again.
What is the story behind Faster Than Night? What is the actual, who is the Caleb character, and what's happening in the story?
Well, Caleb Smith is a social media billionaire. He's basically bought his own spaceship to travel faster than light. And there are a whole bunch of reasons behind it that become revealed throughout the show. It needs a engaged audience to help Caleb make the decisions. And they're life or death decisions. They're not light ones, they're not easy ones. It is not an easy, happy-go-lucky space comedy, that's for sure.
So think if you were able to tweet with Tony Stark the way that you can with Commander Chris Hadfield. That's kind of the audience interaction in this show.
There's another character on stage with you, and that is the ship's artificial intelligence computer, Ismay, the AI. Can you tell us a little bit about the process of creating that character and the performer?
Well, everybody knows Hal from 2001 and how that ended, so we can promise it's not going to be that. But Ismay is the second character in this piece, and she's entangled basically with Caleb. There's this complicated, and we discover much deeper relationship between them. She's played by Malie Hutton, who's this fantastic actress who's just about to join us tomorrow for rehearsals, and we're actually developing the character both in the rehearsal room and online on Twitter at Ismay the AI.
How do you feel the audience will respond to this introduction of Twitter and technology into the theater environment?
People who are more used to sort of traditional theater, I think probably the things that they can draw on are the world of magic, where audience participation is essential. We're sort of looking at the Panto tradition in England, where you've got audience participation as a core part of the show. And then obviously the tradition of double screening in sort of modern television, where people who are watching a TV show will actually tweet with each other and with the show's creators, and basically yell at the screen, but through their phone.
I think one of the things we've really concentrated on is that if you took the technology away, then the story itself would be a compelling story for any audience.
When you watch a linear fixed play or movie, your choices don't enter into it. You can say, what would I have done in that place? But I haven't affected the narrative by something that I've said, do this or do that. So the act of voting and the act of influencing the narrative means that you have to live with the outcome.
And the story won't be the same with each performance, because the way that if the audience interacts the way that we hope, it means that it will affect how Caleb behaves, what he reveals, what he says, how he comes across to them as a person. So therefore, whether they're in his court or if they're not towards the end. And no two performance will have that story run out in the same way. So hopefully we'll never really know which way it's going to go at the end.
The final presentations of the 2014 Hatch season are this Saturday, May 3rd at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. in the Studio Theater. For tickets, visit harbourfrontcenter.com/hatch. To keep up with the Faster Than Night team on Twitter, follow @Ismay the AI, and follow the whole Hatch season on Twitter using #HatchTO.